All right, how's everybody doing today? Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I think we're between storms, but is what it is. Okay, so today's the 11th, right here, 1-1, 1-1. I don't know. So I want to go back and just if. Okay, so this is all a bunch of ifs, like I said, because I don't know. I only know what I see or what I think I see. Same as everybody. They only know what they think they see. Okay, so if we're here and this is the 11th and this was the 5th day here, and that's first contact, so to speak. And like I said, we could have to go to that 8th day to get back out to where we were, because one thing leads to another, and this just got us back to the beginning. So I think we have to get back out to where we were. So I think this would be like the final 3 days of darkness, 11, 12, 13th, going into that 14th day midweek, which again, right or wrong, it doesn't matter. Like I said, this is just more of a hobby anymore. So again, like I said, I personally, and again, the truth of what's going on, doesn't really care what people think, what they feel, right? It is what it is. So same thing. The truth doesn't care what I think, what I feel, what I see. But if this is the 11th, 12th, 13th, that would take us to, like I said, midweek, going into the 14th potentially. And there's a lot of, and like I said, this could be the splitting half and half of the moon. I'm not real sure how much of the darkness, if you will, comes with us out of the hole. Is what it is. So I just wanted to throw that in there. We made it through that day. That puts us here. And I did go back and visit, the corn hopscotch board. And the thing I found amazing about the corn hopscotch board is they don't have a 10 up there. See, their little curve here happens on 8 and 9. So on something like this, that would be a bounce in, right? And then we used to turn around, right? That could have been the 10th on this style of board. And I think the reason this whole first one is missing, that would be a 0, right? So the 3 days of darkness, when everything got destroyed, I think this right here is just the 3 days of darkness, and then we started up the board, because like I said, this is at the end of the video, and this one's at the beginning of the video, where it's got that little extra square right down in here. So I think that was 0. But who knows? It's just the way I see things. So like I said, we could be in that last final 3 days of darkness, which would take us up to Wednesday-ish, and like I said, who knows? We could still have to go to the 17th for the rededication. There's another full moon, the blue moon, at the end of the month. So just grab a quarter, flip it, heads, tails, whatever. Okay, so I think that's it for today, really. Just trying to figure out where we're at in this mess. So if the hopscotch board is correct, and if we're here, and if we've got to go through the 3 days of darkness, it's a lot of ifs, right? So, but anyway, have a great day. Love you all. Bye-bye.